I'm out in Western Sydney in an area called the Ponds, which up until about 10-15 years ago was all still farmland. It's been pretty well developed now, so there's only a few parcels of land left that retain those farm characteristics, and most of it's become suburbia. So this is down near Second Ponds Creek. And one of the really cool things that you can still see, so Second Ponds Creek is just across there, there's some reeds, you might be able to see them, that's the creek itself. But just down on the edge of the creek, all the bushland has been retained. And if you come down, if you get off the main track, which has been built near the bush, you come down, this is one of the really cool things that you can still find if you know what to look for. So hopefully this comes up on the cameras. As you look, now can you see there's a difference in the grass? It actually looks a bit greener because it's shorter. I'm just trying to show it to you, but I'll put my hand into the frame. Okay, so this line right up here. Okay, so where you see patches like that, that's where you've got old walking tracks that people have used. So I'm not going to go out here too much today because even though it's autumn, it's only just starting to cool down now, and there are heaps of brown and red belly black snakes here. So I'm not going to go poking around in there at the moment. But that track, pretty sure, would be one of the tracks that traditional Aboriginal people who lived along this creek would have used, and it's been in use for so long that we can see even that track snaking through. And I think you can see that, like I'll put the camera up there, you can make it out. As we go along from this site though, and this is something that surprised me, so I'll just come up, there's a little grassed area that's been cut through. I think this is just so the council can keep tabs on it. This gives you a better idea of what the creek looks like. So the ponds is, ponds by name, ponds by nature. It's very waterlogged down here near the creek, and we have had quite a bit of rain in the last few days. But if I come up onto the road here and just come down a little bit, I'll show you another really cool thing that most people would have walked or run past dozens of times and never even noticed. Okay, if I just bring the camera in here, what looks out of place? Okay, there's one thing right here. Okay, we've got a shell which really looks like it should be down at the beach, and there's another, and here another. Okay, and most of these shells that I can see, which are really sitting on the top, they're just everywhere. Okay, there's another larger one just over here. So some of you, if you're familiar with sort of Aboriginal culture and archaeology in Australia, I think you'll already know what I'm pointing out, what you're looking at. But this is evidence, so this is a midden here. So essentially think of it like a dump area for all the stuff from cooking, eating. You'll find the remnants of stone tools that may have broken in here, but a lot of the things you're going to find are animal bones, or in this case shells, which kind of amazes me because it's really hard for me to picture this many shellfish in this area. So I guess they were either traded from a long way away, or more likely just the environment's changed a fair bit in the last 100, 200 years, and these were more common in Second Ponds Creek back in the day. So yeah, so something really, really cool, a little bit of great history that's actually kind of right under everyone's noses. So I thought that I'd share that. All right, enjoy.